Okay, okay, okay. My screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we'll start with the pseudocode. Okay, then we'll go for programming or coding. Okay, and we have already discussed that pseudocode is like a false code. I mean, we cannot run this code in the system. It is like your algorithm, but more closer to the program. Okay, and nowadays the companies are asking these pseudocodes to check your problem solving ability. Instead of the output questions, they're asking this pseudocode so that you cannot run this in system and you can copy or you can cheat the companies. Okay, you cannot run because there will be only 1 minute will be there. You cannot copy that question and you can run in your system because these are false codes. You can only do the dry run or analyze. You do analysis in pen and paper, and you have to find the output. Okay. Okay. So we'll discuss one by one. The first question. Okay. I think we have discussed this one. Remember, in placement, the companies will give this type of code and ask you to identify this code is for which program. Okay. Now you cannot copy this code and run anywhere and can check it. You cannot write also and write the program and convert it into program and check it because there will be only 1 minute for this question. Only 1 minute. Generally, Accenture, generally there will be 20 questions will be there.
So is it for digit extraction?
Yes.
Is it for digit extraction?
No, it is not for digit extraction. There will be 4 options will be there. These are MCQ questions. There will be 4 options will be there, and you have to choose the right one. I have removed the option here so that you may not guess the answer.
Is it for Harshad number?
Yeah. This is for Harshad number. Okay. This code is for Harshad number. There is a number is there called Harshad number. Means if the sum of the digits of the number is divisible by itself, then that is a Harshad number. For example, 24 you can say. Okay. 24 digit sum is 2 plus 4 is 6. Now 24 is divisible by 6. So 24 is a Harshad number, you can say. So if the number is divisible by the sum of the digits of the number, then it is a Harshad number. Now mark here, how to analyze here? This loop is finding the sum of the digits of the number here. What is the number mod 2 will give you? The digit, and we are adding it to sum. Okay. So this part of the program will give you the sum of the digits of the number. Okay. And this part of the program will check if the number is divisible by the sum, then it return true, otherwise return false. Okay. So it will check the number is a Harshad number or not. What is Harshad number? The number which is divisible by the sum of the digits of the number, then it is a Harshad number. Okay. Next question.
Can you please repeat what the second part means?
Here, the first part will find the sum of the digits of the number. Any number mod 10 will give the digit. Okay. And second part will check if the num mod sum is equal to 0. That means if the number is divisible by the sum of the digits of the number, then return true. True means it is a Harsad number. Okay. False means it is not an Harsad number.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next question. Question number 2. This code is the solution for which program? You cannot run this program. You cannot copy paste. You cannot cheat it. Okay. You cannot type somewhere because you do have only 1 minute is there. So those who have already have done this program or have done lots of practice in RA, who have done so many programs in RA, they know that which program this is for. This code is the solution for which program?
Leaders in an array.
This is for leaders in an array. Okay. Remember, this code is for leaders in an array. First, then how you have to find this here? Okay. You have to do the dry run in pen and paper. For this pseudocode, you cannot run this program. So what you have to do in pen and paper, you have to do the dry run. Suppose you have not done this program, you have not used this logic for leaders in array, because leaders in array have another logic. In order of n, we can do it. You know how we can do it in order of n? We can start from the last number. Okay, this is my, you can say max here. I can compare with the previous one. If 9 is greater than 6, now, last number is by default leader. The last number is by default leader. 9 is also leader because 9 is greater than 6. 12 is also leader because 12 is greater than 9 and 6. 10 is not leader. That means the number which is greater than all the number in its right side, like 20 is a leader, 14 is a leader, 10 is not leader. Okay. 12 is leader, 9 is leader, and by default the last one is also leader. 59, 18 is not leader. So we have another logic also for leaders in array. In written also in previous year, this question has been asked: write a program to find the leaders in array in order of n. This is not the solution. This is not the solution. We can write an logic to start from the last number. Okay. We can start from the last number. We can compare with the previous one, 9. Then we can compare with when 9 will be greater than 6, so max will be 9. Then I'll compare with 12. Now 12 is greater than max, so now max will be 12. But when it will be 10, 10 is not greater than max, so 10 will be not printed. So another logic is also there, which can start from the last one for leaders in array. So what is leaders in array? If the number is greater than all the numbers in its right side in an array, then that is the leader. Okay. So, but nowadays the companies are asking this type of question. You don't have to write the code. This code will be there, and you have to identify this code is for which program in MCQs. Okay. To check your problems. Yes.
Hello, sir. Can we say that 20 is the leader in the program because it is greater than all the numbers?
Yes. 20 is the getter, 14 is the getter, 12 is the getter, 12 is the leader, 9 is the leader, and 6 is the leader. So output will be 20, 14, 12, 9, and 6. Okay.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, why is it starting from 6? Because the for loop is starting from I equals to 0.
No. Not this logic. This logic is also checked. But I have told that is another logic is there.
Okay.
There is another logic is there which will start from the last one.
Okay.
That will be time completion also less. Okay. So that you should not be confused.
So if we don't know the name of this program, but we can explain what will be the output.
No, not output. The companies are not asking the output here. The companies are asking this code is for which program. This type of questions are also asking by the companies. Okay, what you have to do here? You have to do a dry run here. Okay, according to dry run, you have to keep all the variables in one column. All the variables in one column, then flag. Okay, then all the conditions in one column. All these conditions. This condition will be here. Okay, Now you have to execute manually. Line by line you have to execute. Like I is equal to 0, then flag is equal to 1. For j is equal to 0 plus 1, 1. Okay. Then if aj is greater than ai, 18 is greater than 15. Okay. Then flag will be here. 18 is greater than 15, true. The flag will be 0. Then break. Break means it will come out of the loop. Here it will check. Flag is equal to 1. No, it will not print. Again, it will continue. I value will be 1. Then flag will again start with 1. Then j will be 1 plus 1, 2, means 20. Okay. Now, if 20 is greater than AI, okay, AI is 18, true, then flag will be 0. Then break. So it will, okay. For here, it will continue from 1 to 7. Means this loop will continue here. Now you mark here, okay, 20. Yes, 20 will be greater than here. AI is how much here? 18 here. It will have a flag is equal to 0, then break. Then loop will also here. Age is greater than AI. Age is how much here? 20. Yes. Age is 20 here. Now it is greater than AI. AI is how much? 18, I think. 18.
18, sir.
Now flag will be 0 and break. Okay. But this is I think this output should be 20, 14, 12, and 9, and 6. Okay. This is the output.
Sir, why 6?
Because by default, the last number is your leaders. Okay. By default, the last number is the leader in array. Let me check, show you the program here. Just allow me to open the dev C++ and let me show you the program. Okay. Just wait. I'm starting my dev C++ here. I'll show you the leaders in array program. Just wait. Okay. We have another logic also for leaders in array. Okay, that is from end. But this question was there, so just let me write the code here. Leaders in array. Leaders. There are so many logic here. Let me show you the program. Okay, same question is there. Okay, now if you run this program, now you can see my output.
Yes.
Same program. I've converted the pseudocode. I've converted into program. It is showing 20, 14, 12, 9, and 6. Okay, these are the leaders in array. That means if same logic you have written here for I is equal to 0, I less than 8 or less than equal to 6. Yeah, there is 8 number we have. Okay, it was less than it is to 7. This is not the program. This is the algorithm. So I 0 to 7, mean including 7. But in here we have in program. See the program here. Less than 8 or less than equal to 7 also you can take. Understood or not? It is less than 0. From 0 it is less than equal to 7 or 8. In program I have changed it. Okay. I cannot write less than 7 here. 0 to 7 means less than 8 or less than equal to 7 I can write. Same logic written here. Okay. And the output is your 20, 14, 12, 9, and 6. If I run it once again, you can see it. 20, 14, 12, 9. Now understand the logic here. See, once again, I'm explaining it here. Here, what we are doing here in, because why I'm giving so emphasis here, because this question was there in written test also. This write a program to find the leaders in an array. It was there by high radius campus drives, leaders in array. Okay, this is one logic. Another logic also I'll show you. Initially I is equal to 0. Okay, I'll do one iteration. Flag is equal to 1. Then j is equal to I plus 1. So j is how much?
1.
1 here. Okay. Now it will enter into loop. A1 greater than AI. 18 greater than 15. True. Okay. A1 is greater than A0. True. Now it is true. This condition is true. Now flag will be 0 and break. Okay. Break means it will come out of the loop. If flag is equal to 1, false, 18 will not be printed. Then I value will be how much? 1. Now j value will be 2 to how much? 7. Okay. Now if, okay, A2, okay, is here. A2 is greater than A0. No, sorry, A1. I1 has been changed. A2 is greater than A1. 20 is greater than 18. It is true. Now flag is equal to 0, then break. So it will not printed. 18 will not printed. So 15 will not printed. 18 will not printed. Next time I value will how much? 2. Okay. Now I plus 1 will be 3. Now mark here. 14. A means 14. This is I and this is j. Now 14 is not greater than 20. 10 is not greater than 20. 12 is not. Which loop is continuing? Now this one. Okay. 12 is not greater than 20. 9 is not greater than 20. 6 is not greater than 20. So flag will not change to 0. Flag will remain 1. So if flag is equal to 1, print AI. Means 20 will be printed fast. Okay. Clear? This is the logic. Now, but here in placement, we have to do the dry run and have to check it. Okay. You have to check it. We have also other logic also there. Okay. How we can do it from the end? Okay. Let me write that logic also. I can write. Okay. Just allow me to write, because this program is very, very important. Okay. Remember, this program is very, very important in placement point of view, leader scenario. So I'm writing the code also. Okay. So here we can take a variable here, int, I, and another variable max. Okay. We'll start from the end here. Another logic I'm writing. Carefully see the program. Okay. We have to start from the end. Max is equal to, can write. N we can take here. N is the number of element. N is equal to 8, I think here. Okay. Number of element is 8 here. Max is equal to A n minus 1. Okay. The last element is the max here. Last element is the max. For, we can start. Okay. I is equal to n minus 1. I greater than equal to 0. Then I minus minus. Means we are moving in reverse direction. Here I can check. We can start from, here you can check. If, okay, if A of I is greater than max or greater than equal to max, then print %d of I here. If we get, okay, you get then max, then print I. And also we have to write max is equal to, we have to give a curly bracket here. Max is equal to A of I. Okay. Then we can end the program.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I have another logic for this program. If we use for this program,
Yes.
I'm saying that if we use that bubble sorting thing in the first
What is the
segment,
time complexity?
time is less, yeah, but still I'm asking about the logic.
Yes.
If we sort this array and just completely find the last element, we simply print the last element, then we'll get the leader of this array.
No. Sorting, it will not possible in sorting. Because if you sort it, it will be 20 first, then 18, then 18 can be also leader.
Okay.
But here 18 is not leader.
Okay.
Let me run this program here. Okay. Leaders 3.
Sir, what
Let me save it
these
in.
numbers that were displayed in the output are called leaders. And so, what is the
Yes, these are called leaders in array. Okay,
yeah,
leaders in array.
yeah? So why these only a few numbers out of all these are called leaders?
Which one?
So in the output, what we got in the output, there were 4 to 5 numbers that were indicated as leaders. So why they are means
Because they are
in a-
greater than all the elements in its right side.
okay.
Because they are greater than all the elements in its right side. See the example, 20 is greater than all the elements in its right side. But 18 is not leader because 20 is there.
Okay.
Okay,
Sir.
14 is a leader because 14 is greater than all the elements in its right side. But 10 is not leader because 12 is there. Now 12 is a leader because it is greater than all the elements in its right side. Clear?
Yes, sir. This is only what I was asking.
Now run this program, you'll find the leaders also. This is also another example. So another logic to find the leaders in array. It is also pending 9, 6, 12, 14, 20, but in reverse order. But these are the leaders. These are the leaders, but it pending in reverse order.
So which code will have the least time complexity? This one or
This one, because we don't have any nested for loop here.
Yes. Sir.
But mark here, this logic is we have a nested for loop here. In worst case, it may have n square. Okay.
Hello, sir. Excuse me.
Yes.
So why in reverse order you have written n minus 1? What it indicates? Max a equal a n minus 1.
N minus 1 means the last one, because last one is also leader.
Yes, sir.
By default. So we are starting from that one. And we are moving. Then 9, then 12, then 10, then 14. Okay. They comparing till end. So till beginning, we can say. Okay. So this is the program. This is the program to find the leaders in array in order of n time complexity. And this is the program to find leaders in array in order of n square. But in question, either this logic or this logic may be given in pseudocode. So we have to identify which code this program. Okay, which code is this code is for which program? You have to identify in pseudocode. Okay, the pseudocode will be look like this. The question will look like this. You may have use the optimized code, but you have to identify this code is the solution for which program. And what you have to do here? You have to do a dry run, and you have to check. Okay, so this is the program to find the leaders in array. Next program. Find the output of this code. Not only you have to identify which program, we have to find the output also. And one thing, you cannot run this program, you cannot copy this, and you cannot run in any editor because this is not executable codes. Okay, you cannot execute this code. This is language independent code. You have to convert it into program, then you can run it. But you don't have time.
5050.
5050. Good. So it will be 5050. Answer is 5050. How to find it? In 1 minute? In 1 minute, how you have to find it? In 1 minute. You have to see what we are printing here. The x. The x value is 0 first. So 0 plus 1 plus 2. Okay. Then plus 3. Up to it will continue. Equal to 100 is there. So it is sum of first 100 natural number. So you have to apply the formula n into n plus 1 or n minus 1. N plus 1 divided
Plus
by
1 by 2.
By 2. N into n plus 1 divided by 2. So 100 into 101 divided by 2 is 5050. Okay, answer is 5050. Sum of the first 100 natural number. Clear? आगे चलते हैं. Next question. This one. This code is a solution for which program?
Fibonacci series.
Fibonacci.
No, sir.
Fibonacci series.
Fibonacci series. Fibonacci. Okay. Or Fibonacci series you can say. Fibonacci series. Okay. Not Fibonacci. Okay. Fibonacci नहीं है वो. Fibonacci है. TRI. Try है वो. Okay. It is Fibonacci series. What is Fibonacci series? If the number is sum of its previous two numbers, that is Fibonacci. But what is Fibonacci series? If the number is sum of its previous three numbers, then it is Fibonacci series. And this program, if you would if you do the dry run, you'll find the output is 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, then 4, then 7, okay, then 13, then 24, so on. Okay. So up to 24, but 10 is there. Okay. Up to 13 or 24, less than 10 is there. X is less than 10. Okay. X is starting from 1. So 9 times. Means it will print up to this much. 5, 4. Up to 24 it will print. So this is now what will how you know that it Fibonacci series? Because mark here, if you do analysis, each number 7 is sum of its previous three number. Here you don't have to, there will be a option will be there. Fibonacci, option will be there. You have to choose the right one. Okay. Now when you see here, one number is sum of its previous three number. So definitely we write the Fibonacci series here. Okay. It is a Fibonacci series. And if you find the number is sum of its previous two number, then it is Fibonacci series. Okay. Clear? चलते आगे. Next question. Question number 5. In placement, maximum pseudocode question will be there from recursion. You know why? Because finding the output in recursion is very complex. Okay, you need patience, and also you have to make your concept clear in your recursion. And in pseudocode, maximum question will be from recursion. Can anyone tell me what is recursion?
Function calling itself.
Recursion is a method of calling a function by itself. Okay. And which data structure is used by recursion? Stack is used. Okay. Stack is used. Okay. For each recursive call, that is just one stack frame is created. Stack frame. Okay. For each recursion call, one stack frame will be created. Okay. You know the different type of recursion? We have linear recursion, binary recursion, okay, or tail recursion, when you learn function, we'll learn details about it. There are 6 type of recursion we have. We'll learn details about it. This is pseudocode. Now see here how to find the output of this type of code, recursion code. That is a technique is there. Using recursive tree, we can easily find this output. In pen and paper, you have to create the recursive tree. In pen and paper, they'll allow you to use pen and paper. You can use it to find the output of this recursion. How to write here? Now, when first the function will be called, what will pass into it? In with /0, because in the end there will be a null character in the string that indicates the end of the string. That is your /0.
Yes, sir.
Now, when first time it will be called, it will be called with fun in /0. It will enter into the function. If S0 means the first character is equal to /0, no. Then it will come to one stack frame will be created with this one. Okay. Now let me create a stack frame here. Okay. What the stack frame will contain here? One stack frame will be, we can say, created here. What will be there in this stack frame? There will be fun S plus 1. S plus 1 means what? Second character. Okay. Then second also fun /0. Okay. We'll also have one printf statement also. Print what? S0. Okay. This will be there in the first stack frame. Okay. Now next function call, which one will be there for this one? There will be 2 recursive call here for this one and for this one also. Clear? समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
There will be a recursive call will be there. Here it will be there. It will be fun /0. Okay. Because S plus 1 will be there again. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
सर पहले फंक्शन S1 में हम एंटर करेंगे एंड
Yes.
देन फर्स्ट वो फंक्शन कॉल होके वो एग्जीक्यूट करता रहेगा ना जब तक
हाँ,
वो रिटर्न
इसलिए तो हम लेफ्ट में जा रहे हैं. इसलिए तो लेफ्ट में जा रहे हैं पहले. मैंने ड्रॉ कर दिया, बट वापस आने के बाद तो ये यहाँ पे आएगा ना पहले.
ओके सर. ओके सर.
मैं इसलिए तो मैं यहाँ पे लेफ्ट में पहले गया ना. उसी को
सर.
पहले एग्जीक्यूशन कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे.
ओके सर.
Okay. Now this will be now S0 is not equal to /0 क्योंकि n है यहाँ पे. Okay. Now what will be called here? This will be like this. Okay. Fun /0. Okay. Then fun यहाँ पे आएगा वो. Okay. /0. n plus 1 है ना. S plus 1 है. /0 है. Then print S0. But यहाँ पे क्या होगा? What will happen here? When this first one will be executed, S0 is equal to /0 is true. So now what will happen here? It return to this one. यहाँ पे return कराएगा. Okay. कहाँ पे आएगा? रुको. Control Z. यहाँ पे return. जहाँ से गया था, it return this one. Okay. Because there is a return statement here. This part will not be executed. You can say it will return to that one. Now which part will be executed now? This one. Okay. This part will be executed. Okay. Now here also we'll have function /0. Okay. Then fun /0. Both will be called here. Okay. And both the cases it will return. In both the cases it will return here. Okay. Now after returning here, what is the next statement will be printed here? It will be S0. S0 is printed here. That is your
I.
N. No, N. Here in this case it is N. Okay.
Yes,
N
sir.
will be printed. Now for this also another N will be printed. 2N will be printed here. And finally when it will return this one, what will be printed here? S0. That is I. So output will be N and I. Output will be N and I. Or if you want to make it more clear, let me do like this also. I can write here fun your IN /0. I can divide it also. Okay. Make it two call like this. We can say this is fun N. You want to make it more understand. For N0, we can do like this also. N/0. Here also fun N/0. Because two recursive call is there. Okay. Fun, it will be more better, I think. Fun N/0. Okay. Then here you'll have two call for this one. That is your fun /0. I'm not giving double quote. Okay. Let me give it also. Then here also have fun /0. Here also same two will be called. We can say when it will return back here, what you printed? N. When they will return back here, /0/0, it will print N. And when both will return back to here, after this, what will be printed here? I. So output will be N, and I. This is I. Okay. Not 1. This is I. So the output will be N, and I here. Okay. So the output of this code is N. So you have to make, this is called recursive tree, you can say. This is your recursive tree. Okay. So when you have, yes,
When it in every recursive tree, when the arrow goes down, it will also come back. Means come back to
yes, because there is a return statement here we have, and it will return from where it is called. See,
Yes.
after executing this recursive function, it has to return this one or not. After this will be executed.
Yes.
Then after executing this one, it will return back to this function call. After that, this will be executed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So the output will be N and I. Yes.
Sir, what does this /0 mean, sir?
0 backslash is null character, which indicate the end of the string. That is NUL, single L, null character, not double L. That indicate the end of the string. When I write IN, automatically one /0 will be added in the end of the string. Okay. Okay. Clear? So you have to create this type of recursive tree when the pseudocode question will be based on recursion. We have so many recursive question here.
And so
Next
we
one.
will always do it from the left hand side, right? In case of recursive tree.
No. Here the left, not left one. Here this one is first called, so I kept it in left. Then this was called, they kept in second. Okay. This is first called, so I kept it in left. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Question number 6. It is also recursion. Nested recursion, we can say. Recursion within recursion is here. Now, what is the output here? Do same recursive tree. Or you can use stack. You can make stack also, create stack also. What is the output of this code? What is the output? Here, when first time the function will be called, what is the value of I? 140. Now 140 mod 2 is not equal to 0. It is false. False or
Yes,
not?
sir.
Then it will come to the else part. Then return fon I minus 1. Now when this will be called, again that will be a function call from here. It will go to here. Okay. Now it will be 139.
130. So output 139.
Yes, output 139. Now when this part will be executed for 139, 139 mod 2 is not equal to 0, true. So what is returning?
Value
139.
of I. Yes.
139. So now this fon I minus 1 replaced with 139. Now next
Again, it will return 139.
Yes. Now fon, it will become fon 139. Again, there will be a function, recursive call will be there. Now this I mod 2 not equal to 0 is true. Again return I 139. So finally what will be written here?
2 times 139.
139 return. Okay. From the main call, it will be 139. Only once in the main function it will be called. Na? So main function will receive 139. Main function, from where it will be called, will receive 139. Not twice,
Yes.
once. Okay.
So can you explain this once again?
1 second. Okay, let me, then I have to go for, okay, here. First time when it will be called, it will be fon 140. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
Then what will go? It will call here fon of fon 139.
Yes, sir.
139. Okay, now when it will be called here, it will be fon 139, we can say. $139. What did it return? Return I.
Yes, sir.
It will return I here. That means this value will be
139.
139. So again, there will be recursion call will be there.
Yes, sir.
This is called nested recursion. Now when again 139 will be passed, what do you return? Fon 139.
Yes, sir.
139 return. Okay. So output will be 139. Okay. Question number 7. This is also recursion. How many times the recursive function will be called? This was the last year question in placement. How many times the recursive function will be called? Okay.
Sir,
9 times.
No.
10 times.
Say
No.
11.
11. So there was option 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Answer is 11. How many times this function will be called? Recursive function will be called. Okay. It is 11. How it is 11 here? Okay. This is the first time when it will be called, the value is 10. Once it will be called. Now, value is 10. Yeah. So one, okay. So first it will be called for 10, then 9, then 8, then 7, up to 0. It will call also for 0. Now it will be 0, then it will return. So 10 to 0, how many times function will be called? 11 times. The answer is 11 here. Okay. Question
Can
number
you show this program in development code? In
program.
yes, sir.
Okay, in program. Here, this is not to find the outputs here. This is not to find the output. Okay. This is to how many times the recursive function will be called. The question is not to find the output. If you want to check, I can convert this into program
So
also.
it is
No
a static
problem.
variable to count.
Not static variable. I can do it also in program, but I have to type it. Okay.
So no problem.
Okay. Well, let me do it. I have to again return back to dev C++. Any language you can say I can write program. Okay. C, C++, Java, Python. Okay. So it will time consuming actually. Has include stdio.h. Okay. Then there is a function was
share the screen.
share the web to say screen is not visible.
No, sir.
No,
Okay.
sir.
No, sir.
Just wait.
No, sir.
Now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It was. Let me copy here also, and I can convert into for time saving. Let me copy it. Okay. And I'll save some time also. Control V. I can easily convert it. int function intn, then curly bracket. Okay. Then if n is equal to 0, return. Then I write printf %d, then comma n. Okay. Then again it will be called, then curly bracket end. This is not required in program. Then I write int men. Okay. Then again I have to call curly bracket we need here. If you write program Python, these things are not required. Okay. Font 10. Okay. Then I have to end curly bracket. Return 0 also we can write.
Sir, you missed one semicolon.
Yes. One semicolon. Return 0. Return 0. Okay. Now let me run this program. Compile and run. Convert into, write the program here. Pro 2 to 1. Ten to 1, but output is 10 to 1. But last time when it will be called, then it will return another call will be there for 0. Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Another call will be there for 0. Okay. And that n value will be 0 and return.
It is returning nothing. That's why it's not good.
Okay. Then it will return. So the question was, how many? This is a question. How many times the recursive function will be called? It will print 10 to 1, but it will call how many times? Plus 1. 11 times. Okay. 11 times it will be called. Because for the last 0, nothing will be printed. Clear? For 0, it will not be printed. Okay. 0 will not be printed here.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Question number 8. This is also recursion. Find the output here. This is also recursion. This type of question will be there in the placement type. You have to practice this question. More you practice, more your logic will be developed. What is the output?
Sir, 4 plus signs.
4 plus then 2.
5 times plus.
No, 4 times plus, I think.
4 times plus and then 2.
4 times plus then 2. See how it is working 4 times plus then 2 here. See here. When first time it will be called is 6. So 6 is not equal to, else print plus. First plus will be printed for 6. Then for 5, another plus will be there. Because x minus 1 is there here. Plus 4, another plus will be there. For 3, another plus will be there. But when it is 2, it is false. Sorry, it is true. Okay, it will not false, it is true. Now what will be done? 2 will be written here. So n value will be 2. And also there is print n is there. So you know that what were there in the option? The option A was plus 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 plus. Okay. Option B was plus 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 2. Option C was 5 plus 2. So you have to mark here. That is also another print statement in main function. That is also printed. Okay, 4 plus then 2. Okay.
Excuse
Next
me,
question.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, did the company didn't give means coding related coding question means a
Here,
problem?
this is here. We are not discussing for all companies here. This is for some companies will ask this type of MCQs.
Okay, so they will not have any coding
The
question
coding
as such.
there'll be another round for coding for higher package.
Okay.
Okay.
These are for
these are the for first round. If you clear this first round, you'll be eligible for 4 or 4.5 package. Okay. Then there'll be option if you can go for coding round also. If you clear that coding round, you'll be eligible for 6.5 package salary. Suppose you fail in that coding round, also you can give interview for 4.5 also, because you have cleared this pseudocode round. Understood?
Yes.
Okay.
So they generally take in which platform?
It varies from company to company. Okay, it varies from some company have their own platform. Some companies use CoCube or Aspiring Minds or HackerRank. Okay, they use those platforms.
Yes.
Some company have their own platform also.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
In written part, that they will give pseudocodes very easy or very hard. Sir.
This type of question will be there. These are the previous year questions.
They're not very hard, sir.
These are hard questions.
Okay, this type question
will be there. But here, I am explaining, so you will easily explain. But who will be there to explain you in the placement? You have to do it.
Means that if new type of programs are given, this type of program have not come.
No. This will come. There is no guarantee. This will come. There is no guarantee. Okay, we are just practicing how to solve recursive programs, recursive pseudocodes. Okay. So we are giving more emphasis on recursion, how to solve it.
Is it this type of code?
This type of code, but this code will be there. There is no guarantee.
No, that I'm
this
not.
Type, this type.
Type.
This
if
type.
Different type of code is given, then
are different. These are not codes. These are pseudo codes.
Pseudo
You can
codes
say.
are given. Then how?
Then you have to do the dry run and you have to find the output. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You have to do the dry run. You have to find the output then. Okay. Question number 9, last one. What is the output? This is also from recursion. So we're practicing this type of code. More you practice, more your problems are
And GCD.
Yes. Its answer is 72.
Oh,
Final answer is 72. You know how? When first time will be called, it is 8, 9. Okay. But 8 is less than 9, true. So second time it will be 9 and 8. B and A, check here. So it will be 9 and 8. Now this condition will be false. So it will come to here. B not equal to 0 is true. So it will be next time 9. A is how much? 9. 9 plus then 9 comma 7. Okay. Then it will be 9 plus 9 comma 6. Up to how many times it will continue? 8 times. Okay. 8 times. Because when B value will be 0, it will return. So 9 plus 9 plus is how many times? 8 times. So answer will be how much? 70?
9 into 8.
9 into 8, 72. Okay. 9 plus 9 plus. Okay. 9 plus 7 times. In total 8 times. Okay.
Again, can you explain this?
Once again. Okay. Here. First time when it will be called, it is 8 and 9. Okay. Clear? Because A value is 8 and B value is 9 given in the question. A is less than B is true. So next recursion function, same function will be called with 9 and 8. Okay. 9 and 8. So this value will be 9 and this value will be 8. Now 9 is less than 8, false. So it will come to here. B is not equal to 0, B is 8. So now it will be 9 plus function 9 comma 7. Now this will be 9 and this will be 7. Okay. Now this will be 9 plus again 9 comma 6. So how many times it will be 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus? 8 times. So answer is 72.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, why A is getting incremented to 9 from 8?
9 plus, here that is where stack space will be there. Okay. There will be a linear record, your call will be there here. First it will be 9 plus function. First, initially it will be your 8, 9. Okay.
Yes.
Then it will be function 9, 7. After 9, 7, it will be 9 plus function 9,
8
6.
minus 1, 6. 7
6.
minus 1.
So how many times it will be 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus, now how many times? 8 times.
8 times.
So 9 into 8, it will be 72. Answer is 70.
No, sir, he was asking how 8 became 9 because A was 8. So
Yeah,
that's
it changed
because
here. When I
BA.
pass B and A, B means it is called by value. When I pass BA, so B value is stored in A and A value is stored in B. So it become your 9 and it become 8. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So for today is much. We have so many questions. Okay. We'll discuss in next class. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
thank you, sir.